Hi, I'm Stephen Maley,
And I'm David Mitchell.
and this is General Warfare. Now, with most games, you either have ones that are too complex, too overrated, that have too many rules, too many actions, too many pieces, too much reading, or you have the ones that are just too simple and too old style, that don't really get you in the mood playing game. We intended to fix that by making one that's not too overly complicated, but also not too dull and too boring. So, what we have is General Warfare. Basically, it's easy, you can't mess it up, and it's very streamlined, but not too streamlined to where it becomes boring over time.
And so each of the generals and lieutenants that we designed were based on what color they have certain attributes that they're geared towards, whereas red is designed to be more aggressive, blue is designed to be more stealthy, yellow is meant to be like more watchful type, and then black is supposed to be defensive. And then each player controls like an army where they have like the same pieces in them, so they both have a general and a lieutenant in their army, as well as 6 riflemen and 6 shotguns. And then, so in a given turn, each player takes turns advancing their armies, and so on a player's given turn, they can move each of their pieces up to 1 space while still being able to attack, or they can move units 2 spaces, but when they do that, they can no longer attack. And then, so the generals have special team-based abilities that are supposed to aid and upgrade your allies when they're within a certain spaces of the general. And then the lieutenants are given more powerful weapons. So compared to chess, the general is basically the king, where you're trying to protect them, and then the lieutenant's kind of like the queen, where they're supposed to be the most powerful piece on your side of the board. And then the shotgunners, when comparing the shotgunners and the riflemen, the shotgunners have an increased accuracy, whereas the riflemen have an increased range. And then, so the 2 main ways to win are to either kill the enemy's general or get any one of your troops to the very back line on your opponent's side, where they start their troops at. And then a third way to win is if your opponent fails to advance their general. And that's because we have a special rule that says that each player must advance their general at least 1 space every turn.
So, we've heard a lot of the game reviews, some good, some bad, but most of them seem to be around how do you play the game, and the rules were somewhat confusing. So we have clarified and reworded our directions for players to get a better understanding and to better play the game. We've also balanced changes to the game so that the generals and lieutenants have more of an openness to the battlefield instead of just being, hey, let's keep these guys in the back and just let the pawns go out and do it. No, they have to be up there to either have the special ability activated or to use their weapons to help win. And as David MacArthur has said, as Douglas MacArthur says, conquer the battlefield 1 day at a time.
Okay.